L-Tido is here for us. He's going to start the engine for us. Oh, my jeez. So, you guys know the whole L-Tido Maporisa thing. I did a video. Go catch up if you haven't seen it. I'm going to give you a quick synopsis. So, L-Tido has his podcast, the L-Tido podcast. Shout out to the L-Tido podcast. So he's had over a few months, he's had some artists who's come on his podcast and have spoken shit about DJ Maporisa, saying that he's stolen from him, stolen the music, royalties, all of that. In particular, he's had Shebe Shit, he's had Search Trill, and I think he's had more. I just can't remember. But yeah, so now Maporisa felt some type of way about that, and he's responded on his Twitter, said, you know what, fuck L-Tido, and all these niggas are haters type vibes. So L-Tido didn't like that. He didn't like that because honestly, if you watch the interviews, even if you watch the one with Shebe Shit, right? Like L-Tido is like really respectful, even though Shebe Shit is like going in saying like this nigga didn't produce any split shit, nothing. We just made music, and then he kept it, he locked it away, and then he switched off the computer, said we're done. Type vibes, you know what I mean? So, but L-Tido still remained like, he didn't gas up the people. He's like, yeah, nobody know. He still remained respectful. He's like, oh damn, I hope that shit gets sorted out. I respect Maporisa. So for Maporisa to have an ego and then just like now attack the guy, you know, swear at his mom, like, you know, like, what is that, man? You know, so that's not cool. So he's coming for them. He's released his latest episode of the L-Tido podcast, Solo Dolo, and he's shitting on them niggas. He's also shitting on MacG because MacG is always taking shots at him on his platform, always talking shit about him. So it's interesting, man. It's fired up. L-Tido's got it fired up. Let's get it, man.
Our podcast, bro, is about letting people come in. I'm not a shock jock like MacG. I'm not. I just tell real stories. And I'll tell you guys right now, as we speak, 2024, no one is doing better interviews than us. MacG, are you mad from a simple situation that all the guests that you want to have on your podcast, I can speak, a.k.a. Casper Nyovest, Mahu, Sir Trail. I choose them to come to our podcast to have interviews. I'm confused, bro. You're doing well. Why are you worrying about us? You are doing well. There's space for everybody in this game. You are shining. Why are you worrying about us? Like, let it be known. Are we beefing or are we at war? Because I'm confused right now. Don't give me love behind closed doors. And then on your platform, you're always taking jabs at me. I need to.
Yeah. So for context, on the latest episode of Podcast and Chill, or maybe, yeah, MacG was also reacting to the whole Maporisa Sotrill interview with L-Tido. Sotrill L-Tido interview. And then he took like subliminals, you know, saying, L-Tido's podcast, they don't like to offend people. It's baby podcast for your TV type vibes, you know. And I think that's where this response is stemming from, and the whole other stuff Mac has said. You know, Mac took shit on everybody.
No, bro, because you guys got me confused right now. I don't have beef with these guys. I feel like I have to let you guys know what's going on. I'm confused right now. These guys show me love behind closed doors, but when they're on their platform, they're consistently dissing. We are doing us, bro. We're not worried about no one else. I don't have no competition in this game. I don't look at anybody. I promise. In this podcast space, I don't. I'm worried about me and my team. We are doing us. We're doing big business, bro. We don't have time to be beefing and dissing other podcasts at all. So I'm confused with that. Let me know, MacG, where we stand. Because
talk to the L-Tido! Big L!
Don't show me love behind closed doors and then on your platform you dissing me. If it's beef, let it be beef. I don't deal with the wishy-washy things.
Let him know, L-Tido. Let him know, Big L. These boys, Mac is becoming too disrespectful these days. Someone had to put him in his place. I won't lie. Someone, like, I love Podcast and Chill, don't get me wrong. I love Podcast and Chill. But sometimes I watch it and just like Mac is so cringe some days because the nigga is just like, he's just taking things too far. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck, bro, you just say whatever whenever. You're like, you know, it's just, it gets like, it's interesting when you're like, when you're young and now you can just say things and your platform is like small. But it's like when you have this huge platform, you have over 1 million subscribers, you know, it's just like, bro, you can't just be saying anything anyhow. It's like, bro, nah, that ain't it. So
let's move on from MacG because that is not my primary focus right now. And I really don't have beef with them, to keep it honest. Yeah. I'm just confused by how they're moving right now. Because for me, I don't want people to think the only way your podcast can pop off is to be negative, is to be controversial, because we are not. We are not that, bro. I am grown right now. You guys are grown too. I'm confused. Why are you acting like you guys are like little teenagers? You're not, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like, bro, niggas are pushing 40, still coming on here talking about people's kids and who the alleged baby dad. It's like, bro, no, man, come on. Don't stop that. Like, I've been watching Mac since 2018 for 5 years now. It's just like, bro, please stop it. I've been watching you since I was in high school, and it's like we're both still in high school. You know what I mean? Like, nah, come on.
Let it be what it is. We are all grown. I am not going to be out here starting beef with people and you feel like I have to be controversial to let the podcast pop off. We let our work speak for itself, bro. We are trending all the time from this podcast without being controversial. We just have a dope platform where people can express themselves, people can speak their mind. Why would I bring someone on the L-Tido podcast to grill them? What part of the game is that? I'm beyond that, bro. So if you guys want to do that, do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get in between that, but don't judge the way I do my work. We're doing big business here. We work with big brands. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm not trying to scare the money away. I'm a businessman. Let me do what I do. MacG, good luck. Do you. I don't have beef with you. And we all know, without Saul, that podcast will crumble.
Bow! Damn! You hit him. You hit him, L-Tido. Sheesh. Nah, that's rough. That's rough. All right, cool. So that's part A. This is part 1, all right? Him coming at Mac. That's part 1. Part 2 is going to be Maporisa. I will do a separate one, separate video.
Bust, I told that baby go. Bust.